Hi mum, hi dad, I'm gay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl, Dutchy. Woohoo! A lot of you guys have been requesting a tips on how to come out video, so I thought it was about time that I just sat down, gathered my thoughts and gave you guys some tips on how to come out. Whether you're wanting tips on how to come out to your parents or your best friend or other family members or people at school, I seriously hope that the tips I give in this video really do help you. If you have like a specific situation that you want advice on, then feel free to comment down below or DM me. I love answering your questions and giving you guys advice, especially when it comes to sexuality and coming out and things like that, because that's pretty much what my channel is all about, being happy and comfortable within your sexuality, etc, etc. I seriously hope at least one of these tips does help you or comfort you in some way. If you are struggling with your sexuality at the moment, I am so here for you. I've been there, I feel you, and you're so wonderful and you will get through this. Without further ado, let's get into these coming out tips for 2019. My first tip is to make sure that you are 100% ready to come out. If you've been thinking about it and figuring yourself out for a while and you are sure of who you are and you want someone to know, then go for it. But if you're just starting to have feelings for the same sex or for anyone and you're in the early stages, it's your journey, no one else's, and that's the exact thing. It is a journey. It can take some time. So if you do start developing feelings or an attraction for someone that you hadn't in the past, don't take that as, oh my God, do I have to come out? Oh my God, I have to come out. I have to tell someone. Of course you can do that, but at that stage, you're probably not ready to. Hey. Silly little flag. But if you're still at that stage, you're probably not 100% ready and you probably still need some time to sort of process those thoughts and feelings and emotions that you're having. And I'm not someone to tell you, I can't tell anyone when they're ready to come out or not. That's a personal thing. But yeah, if it is a recent thing, take some time to process it and yeah, don't come out till you're 100% ready. Is it safe to come out? Do I have support? And am I really ready for people to know? I think if you can answer those three questions confidently and comfortably, then you probably are ready to come out. In terms of safety, do you have people around you that will be there to support you if something goes wrong? I don't want to alarm you, I just want to prepare you because it's not always sunshine and rainbows, unfortunately. And if you are in a position where you think you may be left homeless or neglected or any negative reaction to coming out, I would hold off. And I know that's hard because you may have been hiding your true self and your sexuality or gender identity for so long. But honestly, if it's going to put you in a position where you are not safe, I wouldn't do it. Secondly, do you have support? Do you have another family member or a close friend that you could rely on if need be? Could you go and stay with them for a bit if things got tense? Is there a teacher you can confide in or someone else that you can talk to? And thirdly, are you really ready for this? Are you ready for the possibility that maybe more people might find out? Like you might be comfortable telling one person and you'd hope that you can trust them, but if something happened and something slipped out or someone else said something, obviously you'd hope you can trust the person fully that you're telling, but if something happens and other people find out, are you really ready for that? My next tip is don't push yourself. And you actually never have to come out if you don't want to. It's a completely personal choice. Also keep in mind, and this is super important, it's okay to change your mind. Here's the thing, sexuality is fluid and an ongoing process. If you're unsure about your gender identity or sexuality, it's okay to come out as something initially and then come out as something else later. Unfortunately, society has made a big hullabaloo about this change of mind thing. But like, why? Sexuality can be a confusing and super fluid process. If someone comes out as something initially, only to realize later that there's something different, they didn't lie or deceive or come out as something that they weren't on purpose. They probably genuinely did not know and probably still had some processing and self-discovery and experimenting to do. So if you're in that boat, I see you and I hear you. Don't be afraid to come out again. If you've realized you're not bi, you're gay, or vice versa, or anything under the realm of that. On that topic, keep in mind, you never have to label yourself at all. You can live your full LGBTQ+ life just the way you want to. You don't have to listen to anyone or any damn label if that's not your thing. Just love who you want to love and be who you want to be. That is honestly all that matters at the end of the day. One of my most important tips on coming out is start small. Tell one person you can trust with your life. This may or may not be a family member, this may be a sibling, a best friend, a best friend's mum, a teacher, someone you know you can rely on and won't go blabbing to someone else. And I feel as though once you've received comfort, love, and I suppose acceptance in a way from one person, this can really help boost your confidence to then go forward and tell others. If you're comfortable with telling someone you already know that they're going to be fine, then obviously you can go ahead and do it in any way that you see fit. If you do have someone that you want to tell, but you're a little bit unsure, you're not sure how they feel about the community, you haven't really heard them speak about it, what you can do is test the waters. And by this, I mean bring up random LGBTQ+ topics and see what they say and see how sort of gauge their response. This doesn't have to be in person. You could send them a link of something on Facebook or Instagram or a YouTube video, or you could always make up a story about someone at your school, not necessarily someone you know, but just someone at school about a certain sexuality or gender identity and speak about it in a way that gauges their reaction from it and see how they feel about it, whether they're supportive or not. And that can really help, form your decision on whether to come out to this person or not. You could also write a letter. Face-to-face conversation can be super daunting and anxiety driven, I get it. You could practice like a coming out script to someone for weeks and then get to it and lose your words, not know how to talk, I get that. So if you are ready to come out, but you feel as though you'll stumble over your words and won't be able to get things out properly, write a letter. Taking some time to write down your thoughts and feelings so you can convey exactly how you've been feeling and your exact identity and all of that can be a great way to come out. You could come out in a video, you could come out of your closet, you could do so many different things. It doesn't just have to be, hi mum, hi dad, I'm gay. If you do come out to someone, no matter who it is, it's important to remember not to stress if they do react in a different way to what you had planned or how you thought it would go. It took you a while to come to terms with your identity, so give them time to come around too. You never know, this news may come as a shock to them, or it's probably very new information for them, especially if you've been trying to hide your true identity, which if you're in the closet you may have or you may not have. It's good practice to show patience with anyone that you are coming out to. They'll likely have questions for you too, so do prepare yourself for that. And if you're not comfortable answering questions, you can always give them links or articles or YouTube videos to watch. Maybe that will explain it a bit more if you feel uncomfortable doing so and you don't want to answer questions. This can be super informative for them and they can learn a lot more, not only from you, but from other people that are already out as a certain sexuality or have a different gender identity. As I said, it doesn't always go to plan, so it's important to have a backup or a plan B. Maybe organize to stay at another friend's house or another family member's house that night, just in case tensions do rise, so that you do have a safe place to go until whoever you're telling calms down, if they do get tense, that sort of thing. Not saying this will happen, it's just to give you peace of mind. They may react really well, you may not even have to do this, but if you do come out to someone and they don't necessarily yell or get mad or upset or anything, but if they don't react in the way that you'd planned, it can be a bit of a shock and it can be a little bit upsetting. Maybe staying somewhere else for the night might be good for you to vent to that person or that other family member anyway. It might just do you some good. Those are pretty much all the tips that I have for you guys today. I really hope they help. If you do want, as I said, if you do want specific advice, you can always comment down below. I care about you guys a lot and I love giving you advice, especially when it comes to this topic. You can always DM me too if you do want to ask any specific advice. I try and get around to replying to as many people as I can. If you guys have any other good coming out tips that you'd like to share with the fam, comment down below. And yeah, I love you guys all so much. Here for you. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.